everyone. So I'm gonna wait just a couple minutes to start. We do have some people that are gonna start watch parties and send out some invites. So we have that going on. But this evening, we're going to set our intentions for the new year, the new astrological year. So we start over in the sign of Aries. And tomorrow is the first new moon in our new astrological year. We also just had the first day of spring on the 19th. So lots of newness coming on. I know that it feels a little stagnant. You know, we've just been ordered to stay in house here in Ohio. And it's a lot to take in. You know, it's just a really wild time that we're having right now. But we have each other. I'm here for you as much as I can be. You know, you're more than welcome to reach out if you need anything. But we're going to start our meditation in just a couple moments, and we will work with this new energy that's coming. We'll work with setting our intentions, and we'll re-energize our minds and our hearts, because I'm sure they are hella worn out at this point with all of this stimulus, all the stimulation coming in constantly every day. So go ahead and get yourself comfortable, maybe lying down or seated, whichever you choose. And we'll start in just a couple moments. I just want a couple more people to be able to sign on. I don't want anyone to miss out who wants to join live. So go ahead and make yourself as comfortable as you can. Hopefully you are in a quiet space where you can allow for your mind to quiet and your body to still. There are my lovely 12-step yogis. Welcome, guys. I miss you all very, very much. All right, so settle your bodies, seated or lying down, whichever you choose. Whichever you do choose, though, let your spine be nice and long. Let your shoulders relax. The back of your head relax. Or if you're seated, let the crown of the head reach to the sky. And just take a couple moments as you settle in, just noticing where your breath is. Maybe letting your eyes close very gently. Just notice where your breath is. And see if you can shift your focus from the mind down to your heart. And by doing that, I imagine somewhat of an anchor dropping down from the mind and coming down into the heart and anchoring down into the heart. Allowing for my attention to linger there. And just kind of let yourself wander in this space, just noticing what your heart feels like today. Not passing any judgments. Maybe it feels heavy, maybe it feels tired. Just noticing what you feel at your heart center. It's almost as if you were taking a virtual tour of your heart. Notice any dark spaces or any light spaces. Admire the dark and the light spaces the same as you gaze upon the sight of them. And then maybe in your heart space, you find a place to sit in the center of your heart. And just take a moment as you linger there. And as you begin to rest into the center of your heart's intent, don't just ask yourself, but ask your heart what it would like to call in. The new moon coming tomorrow, so we really want to begin to set our intentions for how we would like to spring forward and grow. And just let whatever comes up, come up. Just leaving the breath come in and out as naturally as you can. Focusing on lingering in that heart space. Listening for what your heart would really intend. Let the brows soften. Don't focus too hard. Let the eyes soften as they get heavy. Release any tension through your jaw. And if you're not receiving any answers, you can continue to ask the question. Sometimes your heart needs to hear it more than once to know that you are really listening. But as the answer comes to you, you may feel your body find a deep sense of calm. As if you have returned home. And now, as we begin to look around again at our heart, noticing the dark and the light spaces, see if you can allow for your focus to remain on the spaces that you find to be light within your heart. As you take your focus there, imagine those light spaces growing brighter and brighter, and not necessarily taking over the dark, but just bringing lightness onto the darkness. Maybe you see a gentle ray of light behind your eyelids. Don't worry, it's natural. Just let that lightness begin to shine brighter and brighter, lighting up the center of your chest. And remember, we're still sitting in our heart center, so feel that light emanate all around you. And this light brings about the freshness of this new moon, allowing for us to walk into a new phase of our life, finding our strength, finding our confidence. But we must let the light shine first. So stay in this space as you let the light grow brighter and brighter. Let your body settle a little deeper, and let the sound assist you. In allowing for that lightness to light up the dark. Hear the subtle beat of your heart as you tune in a little deeper. Feel that beat of your heart radiate that light even brighter. And just like the warm rains of spring. Feel the water come in and cleanse your heart of any more darkness. And come back to that beating of your heart. Maybe feeling it much lighter now. Full of so much more love and pure intentions to begin the new moon and the springtime with. Stay in tune with the beating of your heart. As you gently, don't move a muscle yet, but bring your awareness to the spaces of your body, resting on the floor or a pillow or wherever you're seated. Just tune in to the parts of your body supporting you here in this moment. And so we're not floating around for the rest of the week. Allow for that anchor to make its way back up into your mind, but not the monkey mind. Drawing your intent up from the heart, up into your mind, taking your attention to right between the eyebrows. Letting your inner being know that you are ready for this change that is ahead. You are ready to start anew tomorrow. And you are willing to set your intentions to allow for that to happen. And if you're lying down, very slowly roll to one side and take a moment on your side. If you're seated, just stay there still with your eyes closed. Don't move just yet. And if you're on your side from lying down, just gently bring yourself up to a seat. Let's all sit gently in a seat, bringing our hands to heart center, resting the thumb knuckles on the chest and taking a moment to find gratitude. So much has been stripped of us during this very strange time, but there is still so much left to be grateful for. I'm grateful for you, for tuning in and allowing for me to share my time and my energy with you in hopes of bringing you a little bit of happiness to your day. And now whisper to yourself exactly what you are grateful for. And we'll gently bow our heads, honoring ourselves and one another as we came together this evening to meditate together. Whether you know the rest of the people who have tuned in or not, we all sat down in the very same moment and we all tapped into our hearts. And that is such a magical thing. Thank you so, so, so much for joining in this evening. I wish you the safest and the wellest of wishes. Namaste, my friends. See you Thursday.